Hey, pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. We are all here for you. We are all here for you. Hey, everyone. Judson here. I'm going to be speaking a little softly today for the very reason that we are formally getting to meet Anastasia, our latest rescued resident. There's her giving a little hiss hello back to us. Welcome everyone. Hey Megan, thanks for joining us. Hey Leanne, good morning Pandora. Hi Anastasia, says Rita Iverson. She just gave us a little hello back, a little hiss for Miss Anastasia. Welcome everyone. Quite the contrast from the cat that you're seeing in the frame here to some of the photos that you saw from Anastasia's intake exam. Anastasia was a cat in crisis, and if you've been following the Wildcat Sanctuary for any little bit of time, you've come to realize that that's what we specialize in, is providing critical care to cats in need, and Anastasia was no exception to that. She had unfortunately been purchased as a pet and eventually made her way back out into the wild, where she was then found only 22 pounds, emaciated. She had giardia, her tail was degloved. You saw that really nasty injury that she had on her nose. As you can see on this live post, she's got a little fuzzy fur growing on her nose there, and we're just so great to see that that injury is healing herself. Yes, really painful situation to hear about the circumstances that Anastasia was coming from. And like I said earlier, that is what we do best here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that is why so many of you choose to support us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, is because you know that we specialize in the individual needs of each cat. And in Anastasia's case, it was not only medical attention that she needed, but also we're going to be working with her behaviorally and making sure that she's going to be happy and comfortable in her wild at heart life. Sorry if I have a little blade of grass in the frame there, kind of crouching down, not to make little Miss Anastasia nervous at all. Love seeing all the comments about how she does look so much better. I think exactly right. She has a little bit of that fur on her nose. I mentioned when she came to TWS, she was only 22 pounds. I saw someone asking how old is she. We're estimating her to be about 6 months old. So for her to be at that weight at that age is very concerning, and we're happy to see that she has put on some weight. She's got an excellent appetite, just like all of our resident cougars, and she truly is doing well. So right now Anastasia is in our quarantine area, and our quarantine is specialized for cats just like her, new residents who are coming to the sanctuary and are adjusting to sanctuary life. So Anastasia is right now living in this quarantine habitat. It's got a little bit of a condensed outdoor space, but a larger indoor space. And that's done purposefully to get the cats comfortable with coming inside, so we can provide husbandry and what other animal care needs. But eventually Anastasia, you guys might have seen that we have built 2 new habitats just over off of Cougar Cove. So Anastasia is a candidate for one of those habitats, and as a matter of fact, it sounds like she will be moving down there, and Tammy is going to be doing a live post. It sounds like that's going to be happening today, if not tomorrow, just kind of touring that habitat, talking about the new opportunities that Anastasia will have there, as well as, of course, our Cats in Crisis fundraising campaign that's underway right now, where we're asking you, our tremendous supporters, to donate $75,000 towards critical care for cats like Anastasia, and Bob Barker will donate $75,000 towards the build-out of our much-needed animal care center. And speaking of which, you might be able to hear some of the construction happening there in the background. Fortunately, Anastasia hasn't been perturbed by it at all, which is good to see. And I've been getting a lot of comments while I've been monologuing here, so I appreciate everyone's patience. I'll go through those in a second. I'm going to do my best to zoom in on this sweet girl's face and you can almost see, I know it can be kind of hard from the live stream, but she has grown fur back on her nose. Maybe I should call them little fuzzies, and we just cannot wait to see just how much she's going to improve, not only just her face but also behaviorally. Hopefully she'll be a little bit more shy and trusting of humans. We have the best people in the world, our caretakers here at TWS, to help facilitate that with Anastasia. And I'm honestly sitting here, I have a little bit of chills down my spine. I've spent a lot of time with this girl, but to see her kind of dozing off with me right here, I think that's pretty special. She's usually pretty alert while I'm around or people are around, and to see her dozing off like that, that's very special. So let me look through some comments here, everyone. If you are just joining us, we are the Wildcat Sanctuary, a forever home for wildcats in need. We are spending some time with our newest resident, cat in crisis, Anastasia, a young cougar who recently is now calling the Wildcat Sanctuary her forever home. And we've been spending some time with Anastasia, talking about her story, and also the tremendous fundraising opportunity that we have going on right now to help cats like Anastasia and cats yet to come, because the build out of that new animal care center is going to have lots of specialized care happening in it. We can assure you that with that new hospital. Deborah says, God bless Bob Barker. Hear to that. Bob Barker this isn't the first time he's helped out the Wildcat Sanctuary, and obviously Bob Barker is very well known in the animal rescue world or just the animal wellness world with his spay and neuter program. So we are absolutely privileged and incredibly thankful to have Bob Barker supporting the sanctuary and challenging us with this $75,000 challenge grant. Lori M says, sent stars for poor Anastasia. Thank you for that, Lori. And I've been talking about this fundraiser, and maybe you're wondering, well, how can I make sure that my donation is counting towards that $75,000 challenge grant? That's very simple. Just like Miracle Match or Give to the Max, if you're donating right here on a live post, if you're donating on a traditional Facebook post, if you're donating just on our Facebook main page, maybe you're going to our website, all of those are candidates for to count towards this $75,000 challenge grant. Kathy B says, only 22 pounds. That's so sad for a cat. So sad for a cat her size and her age. But look at her now. Exactly that, Kathy. Look at her now. She looks tremendous. We can see a little bit of that fur growing back on her nose. She's even gained some weight, which is great. Her coat's looking healthier. You unfortunately saw that her tail was degloved. It looks like she's gaining a little bit of fur back on her tail as well. So she can really have that black inked dip tail to really make her feel like a cougar. Susan K is asking, how much weight has she regained? I couldn't tell you an exact amount. I know the caretakers would know, but I'll have to confer with them and then get back to you in the comments, Susan. I'm glad to see everyone really moved by just how far Anastasia's come. Kathy B, you took the words right out of my mouth. The before pics are really hard to look at. Seeing her nose like that, seeing the emaciated, small condition that she was in, knowing that she should be a young, happy, healthy cougar and not subjected to anything like that. We're just happy that she is here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And you can see, just because that Cat in Crisis fundraising campaign started yesterday, it doesn't mean that Anastasia hasn't been receiving that critical care. She's been receiving exactly that. And so you can see almost where your donations will go and where they've been going is to help cats like Anastasia in critical care. She's been recovering here at the sanctuary and has come so far, and it would not be possible without people like you. So we're so fortunate for everyone. Thank you for saying that, Amanda Peters. What a difference your care has already done. I couldn't agree more. Our caretaking staff is absolutely dedicated to every single one of our residents, to treating them like an individual, and Anastasia has been receiving exactly that. I'll just back out a little bit. Obviously, since she is a little more shy, we're providing all types of things for her to seek shelter and kind of huddle under. And so you can see we've got pine branches lining her favorite place to hang out, under her perch there. She's also got a dog glue behind that platform, and she's also got her den box, which is a crowd favorite among many of our cougars. And so these are just some of the small things that our caretaking staff has done to make sure that Anastasia is more comfortable. We're trying to reduce human traffic around our quarantine area, make sure that she's just not being bothered when she wants to enjoy herself. All the little things that we can do to make Miss Anastasia a more content cat, we are going to take it. And as you guys know, we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, we absolutely pride ourselves in that. Oh, thank you for the slow blinks, pretty lady. Thank you for the slow blinks. Facebook can be a wild beast sometimes, and unfortunately, it does not show me if anyone has donated yet while I'm live on the post. Of course, when I wrap up the post, I'll be able to see everyone's donations. But I want to just give a thank you to anyone who's donated on this post. It's very, very much appreciated. Any $5, $10, $25 goes a long way to helping us meet that $75,000 Bob Barker challenge. It's only day 2, and we've raised over $2,000 of the $5,000 goal on our Facebook fundraiser. But remember, the greater goal is $75,000, and that's by July 15th. But to see that just on that mini fundraiser, we're already 2/5 of the way there. Thank you, everyone, for giving gifts there. We also were taking some gifts over the phone for Anastasia, as well as some sponsorships for this pretty lady. So here's my time to thank everyone for really turning out just like you always do for our new residents, and opening up your hearts yet again to give cats like Anastasia the proper wild at heart welcome that they deserve. So thank you, everyone. It's never ceases to amaze me. I know I sound like a broken record, but it never ceases to amaze me, and for all of us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, just how special all of our supporters are to us, and just how much you guys truly do for the cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And I think seeing a napping, slow blinking Anastasia is also proof of that. Tiki H says, I donated yesterday as soon as I heard about her story. Thank you for that, Tiki. Very, very much appreciated. Lori Heath, you called to sponsor Miss Anastasia, and it looks like you also made a donation to our fundraiser. Lori, awesome. Very generous of you. Very kind. We totally appreciate it. All right, everyone. I'm sincerely going to say that this has been a special time with Cougar Anastasia. She has been very patient and tolerant of me spending time with her, the paparazzi. But Anastasia, we love you, and I am just trying to bring all of these people, the thousands of people out there that care about you, to meet you, so they can see just how far you've come and just how far their support has allowed you to come. So with Anastasia resting her head down like that, I think that's a good natural conclusion to today's live post. I want to thank everyone again for participating in the Bob Barker Challenge Grant. We're hoping to raise $75,000 by July 15th for cats just like Anastasia in critical care. And Bob Barker and the DJ&T Foundation will donate $75,000 towards our animal care center. What a wonderful opportunity, and we really appreciate everyone who's taken advantage of it so far. But for now, we'll see everyone on a live post soon. And Miss Anastasia, we love you so.